Good morning, folks. Frank Zarella here, Zor Capital. Want to do a quick video, the daily watch list, and also go over what happened yesterday. Yesterday, for the first time, we saw some selling of some of the high flyers from the last month or so. Some of the software names like Coop, nice little sell-off there. NEWR, Data, Splunk. What else went down? Zen. So some of these stocks, the software names that were doing pretty well, sold off yesterday, and most of that money, it looks like it went to some of the QQQ monsters like Amazon that had a great day, Facebook, Apple, somewhat. So either way, this is the first time in a while that we've seen some selling, and that selling of some of these software names could spill over to the market. We'll see. Either way, I have a small list today. Here are the stocks right over here of interest today on the long side, if and only if they're able to go through today's highs. So VHI, here's a stock that caught momentum this year. This is the fresh momentum right over here. This is the first leg higher, pullback, second leg higher. I like the stock going through 399, stop at 405. Buy stop at $4.05, stop loss right over here at 370. CRON, big move here, sideways action. I like the stock going through $22, so my buy stop will be $22.10. And my stop loss, I'm going to give it, to $21 a share. ACB, it's already a weekly portfolio name, so we're long the stock in the daily time frame. It still looks good. I like the stock going through 740 on the daily with a stop over here at 690. If you own it already, there's no reason to do the daily. LIQT. Down 4 days in a row, printed an inside day. I like the stock going through 224, buy stop 230, stop right over here at 210. RDUS, biotech stock, moving sideways, turning around. MAs are hugging for the most part, printed an inside day. I like the stock going through 2031 with a stop right over here at 1890. And AMRS, which was on the list yesterday, this stock made a move here, this big up move based on some, cannabis partnership with some company. Stock had a big move. It's been trading sideways. Printed an inside day yesterday on very low volume. Was on the list yesterday. Had a buy stop at 485, did not trigger. I like the stock going through this high 482 with a stop here at, call it 450. So that's the list. As of right now, we don't know which stock is going to break out, if any, but first come, first serve. The target is always up. What we're looking to do is to take advantage of the small momentum burst that happened in many stocks, like for example right over here, small burst that might last anywhere between 3 to 6 days. Right over here, VHI, something like this, goes sideways to down, something like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days down, and then you have something like this. Okay, so we're looking to take advantage of this small burst right over here, and then we want to get off the train once the momentum starts to slow down. So the target is always up. The stop loss, we always know it. The stop loss is constant. We know what the stop loss is beforehand. We don't change that. We can raise it higher. We never make it lower. Okay, and also as far as the stops are concerned, you want your risk to be the highest risk the first couple of days. Okay, so in other words, if we're risking, call it $500 per trade, and the stock goes up, you want to be able to raise that stop slowly but surely without choking the trade. So that way, you make your first day your biggest risk day, and then after that, it should be smaller and smaller and smaller, and over time, as you do this through a series of trades, that reduction of risk is going to make a huge difference going forward. Okay, so trade them well and be well.